Okay. We are back for episode 4. Let's get it. Okay. How about Caitlin Clark? Good Lord. Okay. So now here we go. We're loading it up again. Let's see. Oh, that's terrible. Volume down. Just so I can see the live chat in case y'all have anything to say. Okay. So to recap, I'm going to wait until I can fully load this up. I hopped on my West Bromwich Albion save a little bit. But now it's time to get back into what really matters, which is your Portland Timbers. So far, 7 hours on this doesn't seem like a lot, but whatever. We'll take it. Let me think. I don't think I have anything else really important to say right now. I'm just gonna let this load up. Congrats to Iowa. The Yankees stranded 3 in the top of the first. Things are going well. Okay, so to recap, we opened the season with a 1-0 win, courtesy of an Evander goal in the 27th minute. Then on the last episode, a big 3-1 win over Kansas City, highlighted by waiver claim Tyler Boyd scoring his first of the season to put the game away. And then a late penalty gives us the win over New England. And now, on this episode, I think we should just try and finish the month of March. That would be Austin away, Orlando home, San Jose home. San Jose, by the way, which are currently in second while we are in first. The Quakes, for some reason, they are really good in Football Manager, contrary to what's going on in real life for them. So, yeah, I think we can do 3. As you can see, I've already simmed ahead a little bit. Nothing else really to report ahead of this Austin game. So we're going to go into this press conference. Just once again, just always praise your players. Always overpraise them to the media. There's no reason in talking down on them to the media. There never is. Just always give them enough praise for those of you who would like to play this game. And okay, there's our bomb. Record signing John Kennedy out for 5 to 8 days. Not great. That means he will definitely miss this game. So in to make his first start of the year is Felipe Mora. Now Kennedy has he's been bad to start off the year. No goals. He could have scored in the season opener against who was it? Oh yeah, against DC, but it was called back for offside. So now Nathan Fogasa back into the team. Felipe Mora is going to make the start today. Let's see if Felipe can get on the score sheet. Then Oof. I understand that Kennedy's he's 20 years old. He has to adapt to a new team, but he knows how to play striker and he knows how to score goals. So let's see how that happens. Eric, you've been doing really well. I'm going to praise you. It's the small things that just keep morale high in case like we lose this game, which I don't think we're going to lose this game. I doubt we are, but we want to keep the squad morale as high as possible. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going to happen for this. Nothing. So full slate of games today in the league. Seattle go to Philly, Cali Classico. That's a big one. Our next opponents are Orlando. They're hosting Nashville, and Orlando, they're down in 15th. They're not doing too hot. Yeah, only 1 point through 3 games. No team in the East is winless so far, but Cincinnati and I think Cincinnati and us are the only teams with 9. Yeah. So we look at the Supporter Shield rankings, which keep in mind the board wants us to finish top 5 for this year, which okay, that's tough. We've looked pretty good to start out the year, but yeah, that's pretty tough. But Cincinnati and us are the only teams who have won all 3 of their games. We are far from the only undefeated team, and every team has at least picked up a point. There are several winless teams, but there are no pointless teams through 3 games. Gotta love MLS. The parity is great. All right. We are going into this game. It's March 11th. It is a Timbers match day against Austin FC. Big one. Big one. Timbers historically not very good in Texas early months of the year. But once again, is Austin Texas? I don't know. Can they be added? I don't think in our history we've ever played an early season game against. I don't think we've ever played an early season game against Austin in Texas. I know we've played them early season before in Portland. If I remember correctly, that was 2022. Bill Tuiloma header gave us the win there, 1-0. That was the year Austin just blew everyone away, surprised everyone, went all the way to the Western Conference Final. Driussi with an MVP level performance. But nope, it is 2023 now. This is the year after that. And it looks like their team is the 2024 team, but they're playing in 2023, as I've said already. But yeah, see Diego Rubio in, Giassi Ardes up top, Driussi on the left. Looks like Driussi's had a pretty solid year, but also Emiliano Rigoni starting off the year pretty well. Looks like kind of a Kloppy back 4 here with Guilherme sliding at left back, but he's going to tuck in like another center back. Gallagher as the right back, but he's going to cut in while Jojan Valencia pushes up, and Alexander Ring is right next to him as the ball winner. So yeah, let's see what Austin has to offer. That's on paper, that's a pretty dangerous front 4. For us, everything looks the same. Only change coming in, as I already said, Nathan entering the bench, and there is Felipe Mora up top getting his first start of the year. All good. And the locker room is not happy with this. It's Anthony Mosquera and Kyle Linares for some reason. It's the same lineup, essentially, as last time, except I did bring Dairon Asprilla back in. I put Tyler Boyd back on the bench. He didn't have a great game against New England. And this is a more important game, so I'm going to trust Dairon with it. Vyson and Hedges, it looks like this is all chalk for Austin. Owen Wolf and Jader Obrion, the only ones I'm really worried about from the bench. Not a very strong bench for Austin. But let's see. We're doing well and we're on a good run. No one reacts to it. Okay, it'll take some time. Yeah, Austin. So far, it was a 3-2 win over St. Louis for their first game of the year. Then back-to-back 1-1 draws. They are in fourth. A 1-2-0 record. So that's interesting. But yeah, beating St. Louis, who do not play in this game like they do in real life. And we're underway. See what's going to happen here. Ring. Immediately pressure. Driussi immediately being pressured by Dairon. So, and there's Eric poking it forward. Hedges going back to Stuver. Väisänen. Valencia. That's Rigoni. Sending the cross in, looking for Rubio. Crepeau's able to punch it away. And out only as far as Biro. Okay. So that's a very interesting first minute for Austin. It's waiting for the first 10 minutes, stabilizing a little bit. Looks like Austin's still enjoying the lion's share of possession, but no shots. Worryingly, we've had one corner, no shot for us, but now a goal kick sent deep by Stuver. Zardes heads it down. Now Ring. Driussi. That's Diego marking Driussi along the side. Is crossing for Rubio, headed back to Guilherme, who's already on a yellow. That's Diego Rubio. His shot blocked by Araujo. Out for Austin's corner. Okay. I'm trying to figure out like a comfortable way to sit here, but it should be fine. Crossed in, headed away by Araujo. Once again, he's been him and Zuparic as the center back pairing. It's been good as Rigoni's offside there. Okay. Let's take a look. Mosquera heads it down for Dairon. Araujo. Dairon. Just keep in mind, Dairon is starting because Anthony is out. And I do want Anthony to come back and be on that right side and have Dairon available as, like, once again, a spot starter and just chaos sub, because that's what he does best. At least in this game. Crossed into the middle looking for Zardes, and that's the lead for Austin 20 minutes in. Not great. Not great. Bravo beaten on that. Pretty sure Mosquera was beat on the wing too by Rubio, allowing him to get that cross in. That is not great. That is not a good start. So it's Diego. No, that's Juan right there. The cross comes in, and it's Zardes against Bravo, and Zardes will win that every single time. We're going to throw out an encourage for that. That's not a good goal to give up. And Diego's on a yellow 25 minutes in. Okay. Is this the wake-up call? Crepeau looks like he's been bumped a little bit. A little anxious. Not a good game from our midfield so far. Really not. Okay, well, now as I say that, here comes a highlight. It's Moreno. Back for Diego. Zuparic. That's a terrible pass. Bravo gets his pockets picked by Rigoni. Diego Chara, however, there to put out any danger. Eric back for Dairon. Dairon. That's Araujo. This play's still building, and another careless pass out of the back from Araujo. Okay. Rubio. Driussi in, and the shot from Valencia is tipped behind by Crepeau. 40th minute. Now Austin with another corner. Let's see what's going to happen here. Crossed in, headed away, headed down, and Zardes just... I don't know what Zardes was doing there, to be honest. It's not great. But now, big free kick opportunity for Evander. He puts it over. That's the thing. We've been really good on set pieces, at least attacking set pieces so far. We're just still like lacking a bit behind in transition, which not really a great not really a great thing. We need more shots, and I'm going to encourage both Diego and Max. They don't react. Okay, we need to bounce back from adversity in the second half. Like, we're only 1 goal down. It's not going to be it's not too hard, if I say so myself. Okay, so Zoop. Yeah, we are having trouble going down the right side. Biro's having a great game. It looks like their makeshift back three is actually kind of hurting us, outshooting us, getting their shots on target more. Well, the biggest issue from the New England game, not getting our shots on target. Mosquera, however, able to outjump Matt Hedges, but his clearance only goes as far as Driussi. Now, Biro, excellent pass in behind Driussi, however, fires it right at Crepeau, and it's another Austin corner. Okay. Santi. Might be your time. And Eric. Eric, I'm probably going to give you another 10 minutes, but Santi, you are not on it. Yeah, Austin beating us in the XG battle. We're just not doing the things that we need to do in the attack. All right. Well, speaking of that, there's Dairon. Dairon looking in front, and Felipe Mora pokes it home. There it is. 1 start, 1 goal for Felipe Mora. Excellent. And right before the 60th minute, we're all tied up. That's what you want to see. Dairon continuing an excellent start to the year for him. Felipe just right there where he needs to be. That's a huge goal. Okay. Now we're tied. Still going to make that Santi switch. And you know what? Probably that Eric switch too. He's not having a great game. Crossed in back post. Araujo heads it clear. Driussi. Okay. We're having some serious defensive deficiencies. Tyler Boyd, get in. I trust you a little bit, yes. And then we're gonna go with Ayala in for Eric. Let's see what Ayala is gonna be able to do. Other than that, maybe Kamal for Bravo sooner rather than later. I'm not taking Evander off this time. No reaction from the players. I gave them a little pep talk, nothing. Okay, let's see. Ayala and Boyd in for Eric and Santi. I mean, if it's not your night, it's not your night. I'm not gonna keep you on. The header goes wide. But going back to our goal, that's the type of goal that I want us to score. Just those low crosses across the face of the net and just having a striker there. Like, Kennedy should be able to feast on those. Now, Dairon actually to the edge of the area. He's going to shoot it. It's blocked. Rigoni outduels Bravo in the air. Back to Zardes, and now Driussi. I think I have an idea here for how to neutralize Austin a little bit, but it's going to involve, let's see what this corner kick's going to do. It might involve a little bit of our secondary preferred look, because I think I know who I have to bring on for Bravo. Vander not having a great day either, and Ayala's already gotten a yellow card 5 minutes in. But Felipe staying on, though. No need to sub him out. We're chasing a goal, and he's got a goal. He did what he needed to do. Araujo, Chara, So it's a mix between playing it around the back line, but our build-up problem is going to be similar to what the real-life Timbers have, as Tyler Boyd working his way down the wing. He's going to find Evander in the box, and Evander, that's a huge save from Stuber. Okay. Here comes the second change, and this is for Bravo. We are going to bring Kamal Miller in to play as the left back, but he's going to shift inside when we have the ball and basically act like a third center back in possession, while Mosquera will join Chara in the base of the midfield. That's what we can do. And Kamal, I can tell, already likes me, so that's good. He actually reacts when I encourage him. And Bravo's not had a good game today. So let's see what Kamal's going to be able to do here. He's actually going to find Boyd. Boyd going for distance, and oh my word, Tyler Boyd has his second of the season. What a goal. Timbers lead again. What a waiver claim he has been. Like, legitimately, this is a stunning finish. Back up on the road. Back on top of the West. Huge. But we aren't winning games by a lot of goals, but we're getting it done. And that's what's important. Okay, I think the only change I need to make, because Diego's a little nervous, I'm probably going to bring Paredes in for him after this highlight is done. Valencia. Looking over, crossed in, back post, Obrian! Shit. Okay, they've tied it up. That's another really good goal. I can't even be mad about that. But it just reinforces me needing to bring on Paredes. There's no one else who I need to sub in for this. That is another Emiliano Rigoni assist too, which that sucks even more than giving up the goal, if I'm being honest. It's a good cross back, and Driussi just leaves it, but Obrian's just wide open there. It's a good finish. It's a really good finish. And we are tied. Okay. Time to go get a winner. But once again, this is another type of game where I honestly take a draw from this point. Evander not having a great game today. Ayala has not been better off the bench. Zuparic, not great. Crepeau, not great. I just want to get out of Texas with a result here. Obrian, Driussi. Driussi's been good too. Obrian, that's a good pass in, but very good job from Zuparic to make a play on that ball there, allowing Crepeau to collect. Araujo. He's going to find Juan. Just no cheap giveaways. There it is. There's the triangle. Asprilla to Ayala. Now Evander. He's hassled a little bit, so he's got to play it back. But once again, that's the ball basically to midfield, and now it's going to see who's going to make that run in. Oh, it's a wonderful header from Ayala, and Felipe's shot is saved, but he's offside anyway. That's the type of stuff I want to see. Evander doesn't always have to play the final ball. He can play the pass before the pass. Okay. Araujo finding. That's Dairon. He's in the box again. Oh, cannot play that ball first time. He doesn't have one, but he's back. And David Ayala has won it. Maybe. Maybe Anthony can't start over Dairon. Oh, my Lord. That's a wonderful ball in from Juan. But now, yeah, that's great. That's absolutely great. Plays it back in across for Ayala to get there. Now it's just, and now here comes Kamal going forward. We have another highlight right after it. This team never gives up. Kamal looking for the cross. It's headed away. UC's going to find Obrion. Now another break. But the Timbers have bodies back here. It's Obrion still. Araujo. No. Paredes plays it forward. Tyler Boyd. Boyd still just chugging forward. What an inspired waiver claim that was. His shot goes wide. I don't care. I do not care at this point. A Dairon Asprilla masterclass, by the way, has what this game has been. Just taking it to the byline, squaring it across, exactly what I want these wingers to do. Just feed the men in the middle who can finish this. As now, Dairon's going to find Evander. Now, Evander is going to go back to Dairon here. Dairon. Felipe is actually going to take it out wide. It's his turn for the square, but it's blocking out for a corner kick. Can we score on another set piece? 2 goals on set pieces through the first 3 games. Ayala's cross is headed away. Ring clears it back even more, but Zardes is there. He's going to try and go quickly. Now Driussi, but we have numbers back, and it's Evander who rushes back to make the tackle. Not on the score sheet today, but a huge tackle there. And that's it. That is game. A lot closer than it should have been. But both 6 shots on target, outshot them by 3. We'll take those. We will absolutely take those. Not a great game from Zuparic. Poor games from Williamson and Moreno, but the 2 players who I subbed them off for got our last 2 goals. So, yeah, I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. And a Dairon masterclass as well. Everyone's happy because of that. Felipe, good job. Santi and Eric. I'm going to try and motivate them a little bit. Dairon, dominant. Just excellent from him. Claudio, also not at his best. Crepeau, not at his... I'm going to talk to Crepeau and Zuparic. They weren't good enough. Zuparic listens. Kamal, however, playing out of position as a left back. Ayala with the winner. Tyler Boyd once again. Delighted. But that's it. If he could just be Tyler Boyd's super sub, that's all we need. That's really all we need. Just someone who can come in off the bench and be on the wing and play like that. So, yeah, that was an incredible goal. Incredible goal. And we are still top of the Western Conference, 2 points clear of San Jose. We've won our first 4. The momentum is still here. And it looks like Seattle has lost the soccer match with a Yamar red card and Gazdag getting on the score sheet. That's great. San Jose, however, 2 goals, 2-0 win in the Cali Classico. That's interesting. The Galaxy, bottom of the West, not great. What did Orlando do? They beat Nashville 2-1, came back, 90 plus 4 minute winner from Schlegel, and Ojeda got the equalizer. Okay, but can they beat these tricky Timbers? Dairon Asprilla I'm pleased he played that well. I'm not going to compare him to Ousmane Dembele, even though in my heart he's better than Ousmane Dembele. Give Dairon the gold star for that. What a game from him. Yeah. I am thrilled, as you could say. Now we're just going to see when John Kennedy gets back, because we might have a striker controversy between our veteran striker Felipe Mora and the record signing El Presidente. It says 1 to 4 days, so he should be back in time for that game. I'm not going to give him the start because Felipe just scored. So as of right now, we have a recent form analysis. 8 of our 14 goals have been scored from locations close to the penalty area. That includes this 5-0 victory over Houston. 3 of the 17 shots from outside the penalty area. And 11 of the 48 from inside the penalty area, but 8 of those 14 goals have been close to the penalty spot. So that's kind of where we want the ball. We want to drive the ball down the wings, cut it back into that open space where Evander will probably be, Felipe Mora will probably be. Ayala was there to get the winner in the last game. Weak influence, Marvin. Dairon, once again, he lost possession more than any other player. I don't really care. 1 of 8 shots attempted from outside the penalty area. I don't care. Like, sometimes that just happens, and that one shot was a free kick, a very well-hit free kick by one of the best players in the league. There it is. Okay. Robert Taylor to Seattle. I was debating whether or not I should go after Robert Taylor, but honestly, it just was not worth it in the slightest. Here's a guy though that could possibly be a Diego replacement, because Diego is 36 and I'm going to let him retire here. So that's a guy who I could definitely get. But yeah, other than that, and Dairon is the player of the day, while Carlos Coronel had a bad day. Look at this. 2 assists, 8.5 miles distance covered for that. Like, he's been good. He's been really good. Like, borderline undroppable. 1 goal, 3 assists through his first couple games. He's 30 years old. His contract expires at the end of next season, 2024. So he might be getting himself a new contract this offseason, and I'd be more than happy to give him one. He's been that good. At least to start the year. Like, obviously he needs to put in those performances for a full season before I can give him anything. Some other interesting players here. Who are you? Jad Song. That is also a Diego replacement. What can he do in the midfield? Box to boxer, another ball winner. Decent playmaker, okay finishing. Good first touch, good dribbling. Okay, yeah, this guy could be... That guy could be a Diego replacement. What about you, Gustavinho? He is a 10. I do not need another 10. It always pays to just like look at whatever players your scouts bring. There are some players who I already like put in just to see where they were going. Actually, I'm about to do that again for one particular player just to see if it might be a possibility to bring him back. In terms of Orlando, Ladero, Facundo, Ojeda, Enrique, they're good. They're good. They're a lot better than being 12th, even in this game and in real life. Russell Canals, I don't want him. I also don't want Claudio Bravo. But really quickly before I forget, I need to scout. Yep. Alte Brown. Because he's good in this game. He is good. 19 and 11. We haven't forgotten. He just doesn't have like a supremely high work rate, not very high leadership. But if you can get him in the box, he's good. And it kind of annoys me that he's not good on the wings either, because that's where he played before he came here. A little more Durant, so let's just set up a training for him. I don't care about Trey Muse. Anthony's flatlining a little bit. Marvin, yeah, the players are liking me. I'm good with that. Don't need another fitness coach. All good. Another weekly meeting down. And some people who play the game don't like the weekly meetings. They really don't. They think that like they're a waste of time, but honestly, that's how I get staff member suggestions, and I like having a full coaching staff. And so, not every, not every single one of them is going to be really good, but you're not going to learn a lot from every single weekly staff meeting, but they're still useful to do. And just like that, Oxford, right after losing at the in stoppage time, Marcus Brown from Oxford is going to. Oh, that's a really cheap salary for him. I looked at this guy when I saw the rumors of him coming up. Like that's a pretty cheap salary for a guy like this. He could be very good. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so Orlando next up. It's a home game. Have to win your home games in this league. Let's see. Sun's starting to go down, so I'm getting a little bit what's it called? So player of the match day goes to Artur. Dairon got robbed. Oh Lord, he got robbed. I mean, Artur did win 7 tackles, score a goal, and get an assist, but 2 assists for Dairon, including the game winner and the initial equalizer. That's good. Dairon does get in team of the match day with Almada, Talis Magno, Polito, Benji Kikanovic somehow. Yeah, that's right. They traded Bobasi. Interesting. So 5 to 11 days before Anthony is back, 1 to 2 days before El Presidente is back. So let's see. Let's see what's going to happen here. Lots of players covering a lot of ground. Will be one suggestion from Peru right now. So really quickly, I'm just going to share what I've done scouting wise. I did put out a focus for attacking mid. So basically wingers. I always have a focus for wingers because if good ones come, I want to know where they are. I also have one that's just for young South American players, possible U22 signings. As of right now, only this guy, Rodrigo Cabral, caught my interest. He looks pretty good, can play on either wing. He's right-footed, good passing, good dribbling, good crossing. Not the best finisher, but he's also a little fast, got a bit of acceleration and agility. Not a U22 player, but definitely someone to keep an eye on. So from Temperley, there's another left back, which I'm going to try and keep Bravo for as long as I can. Or if I do sell him, I will be selling him to Europe, where he should go, because that's where he belongs. 5 injured players at Columbus, not great. That's the thing. There's just all kinds of wacky stuff going on around the league, too. Like it's such an entertaining league in this game because not only are the roster rules correct, but there's just like weird stuff that happens all the time. I would like to be a little better aerially, but Juan's pretty good in the air. I'm just looking at like the set piece preparation here. Juan's pretty good in the air. Bravo got dunked on by Zardes in the last game. I knew he's probably going to be a liability for that, but he brings so much more, like doing other stuff. Like it's okay not having. It's okay having a left back who's not that great in the air. And for the games that I do need, I do have. Okay. I do have Kamal who I can bring in. Looks like someone wants to get Eric Miller. That's not going to happen. John Kennedy, however, you know what? I am going to start him. I want him to get a goal really badly. Yeah, no problems for Orlando. Anthony still is not back yet. He will get back, but he still is not eligible due to the disabled list thing. This is going to be the 5th match, so he's probably going to have to sit out this. He's going to have to sit out this one. And he's probably going to have to sit out against San Jose. So Anthony's season debut will be on the next episode. And yeah, I'm going to give Anthony some T2 minutes, 100%. I have to. Praising just Zuperich and Anthony questions for this press. Not too much. Only 5 people in the room. Oh, look at that. Old friend. Yaroslav Niezgoda popping up there for minutes per goal. At least he's found a place. He was already a free agent when I started this up, and I wasn't going to go back to that well. I could have considered it, but no. Good. Oh yeah. See, so Kennedy had a good week of training. He's got the start. I don't care if Felipe scored in that game, which like obviously I do. But so look at that for goal scorers. It's Cucho, Ian Harkes, and Messi, only in MLS. But it also is March 18th, 2023, which is a Portland Timbers match day. So, let's see. Vancouver hosts Toronto. It's a Canadian clash. LA hosting Columbus. San Jose hosting SKC. Chicago's on top of the East right now. Good for them. St. Louis hosts Philly. RSL hosts Chicago. Yeah, but Seattle and Cincy, that's going to be an interesting game. That, if I remember correctly, yeah, if I remember correctly, Yamar's injured for that. Not great. Also, good Lord, the light's getting low here. It's only, what's the time? 7, almost 8. So, hello. Ooh, waiver list? Not worth it. Once again, every single time a waiver list notification pops up, have to go look at it. Yeah, John Kennedy gets a start, and it looks like Seattle has lost thanks to a 2-minute double from Steven Jimenez and Bupenza. Tough. I feel so sorry for those guys. But it doesn't matter. I have to tangle with Ladero this week. Okay. Only change, John Kennedy back in and Felipe back on the bench. Nathan's been dropped. And yeah. Other than that, let's cook. Kennedy happy to be back in the team. That's about it. Once again, the players they're slowly coming around. Let's see if I can get a really good reaction out of them in this pep talk. Teams are warming up. Let's see. Orlando's 11. Yep. As it said, David Bricalo. Oh, they got Nathan Harriel. That's a little surprising. Enrique does start over Duncan McGuire. The game doesn't really rate McGuire that much. They do have Ishmael Tajuri Shradi. Schlegel's on the bench. Actually, Schlegel being benched for Bricalo is a little interesting. But Rafael Santos, Araujo, because it's got a little accent. Cartagena, Ladero. Yeah, let's just beat these guys. Don't let a good streak come to an. There it is. Okay. Don't let a good streak come to an end here. Keep it going. Everyone liked that except for Araujo, but you know what? That's fine. Predis is on the bench motivated. Everyone else a little composed. That's good. Let's go. Scoring goals is fun. Evander's doing really well. Yeah, he scored in the first 2 games. Hasn't done anything since, but once again, no one player is bigger than the team, and he's here to help us get better, specifically in the final third. So yeah, let's get John Kennedy his first Timbers goal today. And it looks like he really wants it. He's pressuring Harriel there. Bricalo, Araujo, Torres. Eric dispossesses, and now there it is. El Presidente with a horrific touch. Yikes. Okay. Let's see what we're going to do here. It's Ladero on the free kick, 8 minutes in. His cross headed away by Super Rich, but Santos able to get back to it. Diego pressuring him, but he's going to find Araujo. Araujo back for Jansen. Cartagena out on the left there. He's going to get it back for Jansen. Which, once again, possession. Is there going to be a purpose here? There's the ball. It's for Ojeda. That's the second one, and Enrique is forced into a shot from the top of the box, which flies over. That's successful defending as Kansas City takes the lead on San Jose 7 minutes in. And Austin already on top of Colorado after a minute. That's interesting. Eric Dyron. Okay. It's kind of classic Dyron there. I can't lie. But so far, we do have more shots through 15 minutes in. None of their wacky Klopp stuff. They're just playing with 2 wing backs. That's a bad pass. Santi's got it. Santi working on the left. Going to find Bravo back in. Let's see how many people are in the box for us. You can see 3. The cross is for Kennedy. It's a bad one. It misses him, and Dyron fires it over. Okay. "22 minutes, and Dyron's on a yellow. Not a great start for him today. Eric looks decent. Zuparich looks solid. Once again, John Kennedy. Still waiting for that goal, John Kennedy. Araujo's going to take this corner for Orlando, headed away by Araujo, and Jansen shot blocked. Ojeda, is he going to get a shot off here? And he does. Crepeau is very slow to recover after going down to try and make a save on the shot from Jansen that got blocked. And he's let himself get punished here. So, take a look at Crepeau here. He's in the yellow. He is very slow to get back up. And by that time, Ojeda is already, able to bounce on that rebound. No one challenging Ojeda. He's just able to walk right in. That's not great. Yeah, and for the second straight game in a row, we go down 1-0 early. Bravo looking for the back post, looking for Dyron. It's headed away. Kennedy is out on the left. What's he going to do? He's driving forward. He's going to play the cross in, looking for Dyron, and Dyron's header misses. Okay, not a great Dyron game so far. He looks like he's been one of the worst players on the pitch. And Diego looks like he's taking a slight little knock. That's not great. Not great from him. And now an Orlando corner with 3, just approaching the 3 minutes of stoppage time. Torres in. Bricalo, he gets to it, but he can't get it on target. Yikes. Looks like we're going to be down 1-0 heading into this half. And there, Dairon has gotten hurt. Okay. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to bring on Tyler Boyd. Once again, just 1 minute away. Now I have to burn a substitution window, which I hate doing. But you know what? We have Tyler Boyd. We do have Tyler Boyd. And Diego's a little knocked up too, so I might take him out. The midfield, once again, still taking a little bit to find their footing, but that's a bad pass, and Mosquera is able to intercept it. Now Santi and John Kennedy El Presidente has found the back of the net right before halftime. The flag has gone up. I think he's onside here, but I also thought his first goal against DC was onside. This one stands. Welcome to Portland El Presidente. He's tied it up. That's wonderful. Santi with the assist. Great finish. Top of the box. Maybe debating subbing Diego, depending on how bad that injury is. But that's a huge goal right before halftime. Exactly when you want it. We need more possession. Okay, everyone understands that. Let's see what how Diego is doing. Injured, but feels he can shake it off. Okay. 70 minutes max for him today. We'll see how well that goes. He is on a yellow, so we'll see. Okay. Araujo, we started back up. Eric, who, by the way, like the stats aren't really showing it, but he's done pretty well playing as an 8. He got the goal against New England, and ooh, that is a risky tackle from Ojeda, but he does get the ball from Juan. Now Araujo, Zuparic, and the highlight cuts out. So once again, we have conceded early, but we've been able to snag the equalizer. The things that you want to see are happening. It looks like they brought on Tajuri Shradi at some point. That's an interesting choice from them. Ojeda, Santos looking for the back post, and Tajuri Shradi's header is over the bar. Okay. We are approaching the 60th minute, and there's no one right now who I really need to change out. I think Diego can go for another 10. But I am going to take him off eventually as a precaution. Mosquera, however, that's a wonderful ball in for Santi. But, Santi's pass is just behind El Presidente. Oh, that was the second goal right there. Just behind him. El Presidente was like unmarked in the box there. Juan has been insanely good at playing the pass before the pass. And that was a perfect one right there. Now Eric, he's going in front. And Evander is going to be the one to get the go-ahead in the 60th minute. Assisted by Eric, and Evander camping out the penalty spot. He's got his third of the year. Excellent. Absolutely excellent work. I'm turning on the light. It's too dark in here. Whew. That is excellent work right before the 60th minute. Wow. There goes the light. Okay. Yeah, that deserves that deserves another look. Evander, once again, see, advanced playmaker on attack. They will get in that position. They will score goals. And now Eric's a little banged up. Okay, so Eric has a tight calf. I will be taking him off for Ayala. Yeah, we're going to get that done at the 70th. But for now, that would leave us one substitution window, 2 subs left, which I'm very okay with. See which fullback needs some changing as Tyler Boyd puts it wide. Very nice. Okay, now we've reached the 70th, and we're going to get Eric and Diego off because of Eric hampered by injury there. That's never good. I don't think it's going to be too serious, but I'm not like incredibly comfortable with him playing there. Paredes can be the defensive mid there. Santi's doing well. Everyone else doing pretty well too. Crepeau, not so much. But I do have 2 subs in my back pocket if I want to make any other changes. Ayala reacting well to that little pep talk. You love to see that. Oh, I didn't even notice Ladero went off injured. Tough. That's Ayala. Torres. Facundo Torres, who will probably be leaving for Europe in the summer in this save. I'm going to predict that. Let's see. Crepeau. Finding Zuperich. Good pass forward to Ayala, but Schlegel reads it really well. And now Ojeda. He's Orlando's goal scorer for tonight. He tries to square it, but Araujo's able to clear it, only as far as Cartagena. Torres back for Schlegel. Now Santos. Good pass in, finding Torres, but once again, not a lot of room. But that pass opens up a ton of room, and a point-blank save for Crepeau, but he's offside. Ramiro Enrique is offside there, as it looks like. So what is this? It's like a 5-2-5-3-2. It's a really weird look, playing both Enrique and Maguire up top, but they have shifted tactically, which usually is pretty good. Now Ayala is going to take this corner. Crossed in, looking for Zuperich. It's headed away. Torres clears it out, and now El Presidente gets there. He scored the equalizer at the end of the first half. Great pass for Boyd. Tyler Boyd. And Tyler Boyd has his 3rd of the year. What a ball from El Presidente. But Tyler Boyd does the work. How about that? 3 substitute appearances. 3 goals for Tyler Boyd. Wow. It looks like the winning streak's going to continue. We are going to make one more change. I am going to get Juan off the pitch. I do want a little bit more defense in here. So I'm going to invert Claudio. Inverted fullback here. Eric Miller. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put Araujo here. And I'm going to bring on Zach McGraw for the aerial ability. Anyone else who I want to take off? But Boyd's been good. Santi's been good. Evander deserves to stay on. Felipe's not going to be happy that he's not going to get in this game, but you know what? That's fine. It's been the ascension of El Presidente today. And I thought this was going to be another Dairon game, but he went off injured, so we got to figure out what's going to happen with him. Yeah, that's a yikes. And maybe I think we have to start Tyler Boyd in the next game because Anthony won't be back yet. But now, here comes a chance. It's Bravo now charging forward. Good tackle from Lacunza, but Bravo's still able to get there. Here's Paredes. Ayala, who's an excellent passer in this game. Really good passing stats. He's able to take it around the edge. Ball in, and Santiago Moreno with his 1st of the year. It is 4-1. What a run from Ayala. Santi, which once again, you want the shots from that position. You really want the shots from there. Santi, like there's no one around him. He knows exactly where he's going to be going. Gillespie has to cover the entire like other part of the goal. That's 4. That is 4. Good Lord, this team is good. Another corner chance for Orlando. Headed away by Araujo. Headed away by Kennedy. Santi just carrying it. He's going to find Boyd again. Boyd looking for Kennedy, but it's intercepted. That's fine. Passing is not one of Boyd's strong suits, but he scored 3 goals in three substitute appearances. I could not care less. Now Ayala is going to charge forward. If Eric's a little shaken up, maybe you start Ayala there. Araujo's shot is blocked and another corner kick. Can we score off a set piece? We don't need to, but it'd be really cool. Crossed in, headed away, out only as far as El Presidente. He's going to find Evander. Evander back for Zuparic. Zuparic gets swarmed and it's cleared away by McGuire, but Paredes is able to catch up to it. Bravo. Zach. Zuparic. Bravo. Evander, is there going to be a final ball in from him? He got on the score sheet again tonight. Very good for him. Lacunza. Bricalo. Now Gillespie. Schlegel, Jansen. Gillespie sends it forward. That's a full-time whistle. What a win. Another incredible win for the Portland Timbers. That is 5 wins in a row to open the season. El Presidente, get in. You were excellent. Santi, great from him, a goal and an assist. Evander back on the score sheet. Excellent from him. Eric and Diego. Eric for injury. Diego, it doesn't say the injury option, but I'm going to say yellow card. Excellent from Zoop. Araujo, good job in a different role to help out that game. Ayala slowly becoming undroppable or earning some starts. Boyd will probably be starting depending on how bad Dairon's injury is. Yeah, things are good. Things are really good. And we have 1 game left before this stream ends. So, once again, I don't care about Orlando's recent form. The atmosphere's been good. The atmosphere has been incredible in the locker room because we keep winning. That's all we need to do. Just win. Look at that. San Jose, and that's who we're playing next, San Jose. So this is a huge game for us. Absolutely massive. So Dairon is out for about a month. Okay. Eric's only out for a couple days, but even so, yeah, I'm still going to start him. Actually, really cool. Before I even get in there, I'm still going to start Eric because he did get the assist before he went out hurt. He assisted Evander there. Yeah, let's see really quickly. Is Felipe satisfied? Okay, he got his start and he's got his 3 substitute appearances. All right, now we're gonna figure out what to do with this. So Tyler Boyd into the 11 as the right-sided inside forward. Marvin has gotten. What did Marvin do? What game did Marvin play in? He just hasn't had a ton of opportunities, but Nathan's going to be back into the team for this one. Anthony, if Anthony's back for this, he's going in. I doubt he is, though. But yeah, that is a very good 11. And John Kennedy, El Presidente, led the line beautifully in that game. No problem giving him some praise. Mind games don't matter to me. They don't. And the confidence is sky high. We're just winning games. We're finding ways to win games through any way necessary. I mean, I think the flukiest result that we had was that penalty against New England. But even so, their free kick goal was a little fluky because it's a free kick. So yeah, let's see. As of right now, we are top of the Shield, 15 points. Cincinnati did lose one of their games. That was 1-2 to New England. So New England's actually good. I don't know what they should be higher than 9th. I think they're a good team. But yeah, there is no one close to us in San Jose. So this is a huge game potentially for the Shield race because now we've won our first 5. We are a Shield contender. Let's see. You really couldn't afford to lose him, which is true. The fans love the formation too. John Kennedy, probably the best player on the pitch, which is what you want to hear from your record signing, and he was the best player on the pitch. Which is kind of nuts considering how good everyone else was. The Red Bulls have already had 3 red cards in 5 matches. I love seeing like the little stats that pass up below here. Yeah, Anthony's going to need some time to fully come back. Who they want? They want Eric Miller. They're not going to get him. Once again, the only player at the start of this season who I was willing to let go was Aljaž Ivačić, who has 2 shutouts with Houston already. It looks like he's usurped Steve Clark, which good on him. I'm proud of him for that. Like, get your happy ending, Aljaž. There was just no space for you here. And you're already on the way out. And remember, I would have been trying to sign Rodriguez if he actually wanted to move, but I wanted to sign someone. I had to sign someone. John Kennedy finds a way is the headline. Magno player of the day, and Martin Paz had a bad day. 4 key passes, 2 assists. He gets a 9.4. Good cross completion ratio. How is this a 9.4? I don't get that. Like, yeah, 4 key passes is good, but how is that 9.4 with only 2 assists? Okay, so this is San Jose. That better not be who I think. Oh my God, it is. They brought Vako back. That's very funny. They're also pretty good on set pieces. So defending set pieces is going to be a big game. A big thing ahead of this one. Christian Espinoza has been really good. Amal Pellegrino, 2 goals. Kikanovic has 3 goals. Jackson Ewell, an assist. Gruezo's been very solid. Akapo's been good. Bruno Wilson's solid. Tanner Beeson's good. Daniel's been good. He's only conceded 2 goals all year. Okay, yeah, San Jose. Team to watch. This is the last game we are playing on this stream. Very interesting. Very, very interesting as we are almost to the end of March here. Yeah, one last staff meeting for this one. Things are doing well. I am going to praise David Ayala. I really am. He could like that gap between him and Williamson starting is really, really, really close. It's a lot closer than like I think probably the team expects. It's a lot closer in my mind, given that Ayala is he's scored a winner and he's gotten an assist in the past 2 games. And I like going based on form. Guy from 5'10", good pace, good skill, good work rate, good positioning. Not good determination, though, and that's what I want from a ball winner. This guy looks like a ball winner. Let's take a look. Also, hello, Italian man. Have fun in Italy. I might sign an Italian player later on in this save. I have a couple in mind who have been huge for me in the past. But that was also last year's game. I don't know how good they're going to be for this year. Goal of the match day goes to... They must get nominated? No! Because scoring pretty goals isn't like the important thing. Even though Tyler Boyd... How has Tyler Boyd not gotten at least a nomination yet? He scored 3 really good goals. Copetti player of the match day. Yeah. There was also a possibility where Diego Fagundez would have been let go by the Galaxy on those waivers. If he was available, I mean, you'd have to snap him up, but I don't know. Yeah, everyone else looking good. Eric still working his way back, but we have 3 days. In terms of players who haven't played yet, Nathan and Pantemis. Everyone else has found the field so far, except for Larry's Anthony. Anthony, who had a pretty good preseason. Dyron, who's had a pretty good start to the regular season. Yeah, well, we will see where that goes. And whether or not Tyler Boyd can continue his red-hot start. Huge game here. Shield. A possible like early season like Shield decider. And luckily we host. The Quakes, they don't have Cade Cowell anymore. He was a problem in last year's version of this game. He was. Yeah. Oh my Lord. I try my hardest not to look at my phone during these, but sometimes I just can't help it. Let's take a look. What do we have? Yeah, so Anthony, the 6-match period. So this is the last game that Anthony's going to miss. But I am going to try and make him available really quickly for the for their next match. I want him to play a 90 if he can. I need him to get a little bit of sharpness back, only for him to come back from a back stress fracture to find out Tyler Boyd has taken his spot. But we need him. We need him. He will be there. And we're going to see the legend of Tyler Boyd today. Preki warns SKC to respect Hector. Oh, wow. Good start to the year for Hector Herrera. Okay, so this is it. They're still telling me to start Kamal, but I'm fine. The Zuparic Araujo pairing has been incredible. And if I need some extra like aerial dominance to close out a game, I can always bring on Zach McGraw. So now, speaking of which, this is my 5th game in charge. I've finished my 5. This is my 6th. And if I win this next game, I will have already set the team record for most consecutive wins. That's insane. That's insane. My first 6 games, all the pressure is on this game. All of it. We need to prove how legit we are. Because we are. Oh, sweet. Yeah, also, speaking of which, on Wednesday, I will be interviewing Timbers assistant coach Liam Ridgewell as part of the Stumptown Footy podcast. My favorite ever Timber, with definitely some personal bias in there. So I'm very excited for that. Very, very, very excited for that. That's coming. That's Wednesday. I don't know when the interview is dropping, but we will have that, and I'm very, very excited for it. Cool. Very cool. Okay. Quakes time. It is March 25th, 2023, and it is a Portland Timbers match day in the Rose City. What other games are going on? Looks like we have a Clásico del Sol with Miami. 4 games played. They have 5 points. That's interesting. Seattle hosts DC. Vancouver hosts Colorado. LAFC hosts Austin. Yeah, this is the game of the day by far, and we have our own window, so everyone's going to be watching it. They're going to be coming to us right after Houston SKC. So, huge chance to make a big impression. Huge chance. Maybe I start Ayala. He looked really good in training. But no, my gut. I never question my gut. Can we set the all-time record for consecutive Timbers wins in this game? I don't know. But, yeah, no changes. Actually, wait, one change. Dairon is out for 8 days to 2 weeks, so 2 weeks with that calf muscle. And Nathan's going to enter for him. And Tyler Boyd is making his second start of the year. El Presidente starting off at striker again. No changes anywhere else. Let's go get 3 points. For the Quakes, which they did trade away Jeremy Ebobisse, which makes me sad. Kikanovic, and it looks like Cruz Medina is into the starting 11 at the center attacking mid role. In for Vaco, who doesn't even make the team. Tough. Interesting. So he's one of their best youth prospects. Also, so Rodriguez on the bench, Tommy Thompson on the bench, Alfredo Morales on the bench. Okay, they've actually got some decent depth here. Vitor Costa. Graham Zusi is a San Jose Earthquake. And Nima Sagafi is going to be refereeing this game. Everyone's motivated for this, except Eric. That's fine, whatever. Even Pants is King Pants is on the bench. He's motivated for this. This is a good squad with a great future. And we're the better team. And they are a very good team. So even if Vaco is not there, he hasn't been the problem. 5 straight wins to open up the season. Can it be 6? We are about to be underway at Providence Park. Let's see what's going to happen. Medina, Wilson. Carlos Acapo. It's a good touch past Tyler Boyd. Medina getting harassed by Diego Chara. Now Wilson back for Mbaye. The pass just gets past Kennedy to find Gruezo. Medina and Eric able to intercept the long-range pass, and the highlight goes dark. Okay. Yeah, this is a good Quakes team. This is Pellegrino and Espinoza on the wings, Kikanovic up top. We're at home, so we should be getting a result, but there is a world where I accept a draw. But also the record's on the line, and we need that record. We want that record. Our first 6 games in charge, getting all 6, setting the most consecutive wins to start a year. That's good. Beeson's cross. Ewell, it's over for a goal kick. Crepeau was there, but he did not get a touch. Okay, let's see. Crepeau's going to play this one out wide to Bravo, who makes the controls off his chest on the touchline, plays it back to Chara, then back to Zuparic. Not really too high of a press. We're able to work this ball, way easily through the lines. Now Santi, he holds onto it a little too long. He had El Presidente. He's going to go for it instead, and the shot is saved by Daniel. If he makes that pass a split second earlier, he's going to have El Presidente. Well, there's Bravo, and Bravo's going to find El Presidente here behind the San Jose defense. Kennedy, he has time. He's letting some players catch up. He's still going. Oh, and it's blocked. It's saved by Daniel. It looked like it went off the post, but the game is saying that's a save. Now, Akapo, as Boyd loses it. Okay. Keep in mind, there is not a lot of strength on the wings here. So there is a possibility of El Presidente going on the left, depending on how well this game goes. Okay, so Evander's going to take this free kick, corner actually, and Bravo's head just goes over. Okay, so we are taking the game to them. 55% possession, 4 shots to 2. They only have 1 shot so far. This is what we're used to seeing. Not great from Tyler Boyd or Moreno or El Presidente so far, but the defense is holding up. Once again, good job from Miguel Araujo. Good job from Bravo. It looks like he's been our best player outside of Eric. I don't know what Eric has done to get the 7.1 so far, but it looks like maybe a couple of key passes as Evander looking back for Bravo. Medina intercepts it. Akapo. Daniel going deep. Kikanovic able to win the header over Juan. Now Pellegrino, but Santi's giving chase here. Ewell into the middle for Gruezo. He's going to find Medina. Medina in the pocket full of space. His shot is blocked. And that's going to be a corner kick for the San Jose Earthquakes. Not a great game for Santi so far. I'm not going to lie. He has not been good. Crossed in, Zuparic, El Presidente with the header away, throw in. Once again, I would love if we got a goal before halftime. And actually, I'm going to try and encourage them to do so. Got 7 minutes plus stoppage. Eric Williamson having a grand old time so far. He was healthy enough to start. Okay, now, Evander free kick. He's going to take it. It goes off the wall. That is a corner. 2 minutes of stoppage time before the end of the first half. Okay. Boyd not having a great game. El Presidente not having a great game. Santi not having a great game. Araujo struggling a little bit. Yeah, there's his header off the corner. It goes way over the bar. Some changes might need to be made. Maybe Santi. Santi not doing that well. I don't like it. They get it. Santi, however, the one who needs that, it's like, I'm just going to motivate him. I'm not even going to let him know he's been shit, even though he has been shit. Evander, Eric. What are we going to see here? It's Juan. Santiago Moreno. Okay, there it is. Is this halftime talk going to work? And Akapo gets to the header, gets to the cross before Boyd, heads it out behind. It is a corner kick to Portland 30 seconds in to the second half. Evander's going to take it. Sends it in, looking for Zuparic. No. Araujo gets there, though. He tries to head it down for Evander, but Akapo catches up. Clears it away. Santi catches up to it. And so that's the question. Who do I want to replace? I don't trust Nathan. I don't. He was not good in preseason. I gave him some opportunities in preseason. He did not impress me. Juan's cross, however, and Evander in the air gives Portland the lead in the 51st minute. He gets on the end of Juan's cross. That's his 4th goal of the season. Team leading 4th goal. He does it in the air. Excellent assist from Juan. I thought that was Tyler Boyd again, but you know what? That's good. That's really good. Let's see. Okay, Juan does another cross looking for the back post, headed away. Bravo looking for Santi. Beeson's able to beat him there, but Eric Williamson's got it, and not a great shot. Not a great shot from Eric Williamson. Easy save for Daniel. Okay. I figured out what I need to do. Or I kind of haven't, though. That's the thing. Do I get Boyd or Santi off? So I haven't seen Tyler Boyd on the right wing yet. And maybe I should try that because Santi just has not been good. But he does leave that pass. He does play it back to Juan. Juan finds Eric. Now Diego Chara working in. Diego can't find the back of the net. He can't even find the target. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Felipe, it's your time. Boyd is going to be the inverted winger here. El Presidente is the inside forward. And Felipe Mora, come on and get us a goal. I don't think anyone else needs to be subbed out at this point. And I am going to keep El Presidente on the pitch for the entire game, barring an injury, because that's how low I trust Nathan in this game. He doesn't even have like the stuff that makes him good in real life. He doesn't. He doesn't have the work rate. He doesn't have the speed. Like the game really shafted him here. So let's see this. Okay, it's going to be another corner. It is Evander. Evander's cross headed away. Eric, however, quick to react. Evander, Eric shot blocked. Bravo shot blocked. And somehow it's got in. Eric Williamson makes it too. How about that? I need to see how that went in. 2-0, Danny. That's 2. The Eric Evander midfield works. Look at that. So Bravo. Okay, so Eric just follows up and takes another horrific deflection past Daniel, but we take those 1,000,000% of the time. Now, Bravo has the assist. I'm actually going to take off Tyler Boyd, and it's Marvin time. We're going to see where this goes. Maybe at some point, I think Evander might be the guy to come off rather than Eric. Because I do want Ayala to get more minutes. And right now, everyone is, everyone's killing it. Maybe it might be Eric just due to, like, rest. No, nothing new happening. That's going in behind, but Juan is there. Can I play the full back line for this entire game? I only have one sub window left. Okay, here's El Presidente. Getting a look at him on the left, see what he does. He's going to cross it in looking for Marvin, and Marvin's header is way over the bar. Very fine. Okay, so it does look like Eric's going to be the one that has to come out. He's run himself into the ground. And I want to see what Ayala is going to be able to do. Okay, Marvin finds Felipe. Felipe back for Marvin, playing on the right, on the inverted, so he can cut in on that left foot that he loves so much. Marvin going down, looking in front. Eric, very good challenge there in front of Eric to win that ball. Felipe back for Juan, and that is a save for Daniel and a Timbers corner. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make 2 subs here. I don't need to make 3. But I am going to bring on Kamal Miller, and I'm going to bring on Ayala. Just because Eric's a little gassed. And even though Bravo looks good, I want a little more defensive solidity. And honestly, another aerial presence. So, yeah, I don't think anyone else needs to be replaced here. Diego's doing fine. And I'd only worry about him if he was on a yellow or if he looked hurt again, but he looks fine. Okay. Kamal and Ayala are my last 2 changes. I don't need to use all 5. Vander's cross in. Araujo gets beaten to the ball by Bruno. Now El Presidente back in for Zuperich. Zuperich from distance, but it's way over. Yeah, so by the 80th minute, San Jose, only 2 shots. None of them on target. This is the second place team in the West. 13 points through 5 games. We had 15 through 5. We're about to have 18 through 6. 6 straight wins to open the year. I mean, I probably could have brought Nathan on for El Presidente, but no, I want to see how El Presidente does on the left. That's part of the thing. That's one of the reasons why I went for him, because in real life, the Timbers got J-Rod, who can play up top and on the left. So I wanted to get a guy who could kind of do the same thing. Obviously, El Presidente is a lot better up top, but he can play on the left, and that's the final whistle. That is the final whistle. 2-0. Eric, man of the match. Mosquera, excellent. Araujo, excellent. Crepeau, clean sheet. Didn't even face a shot on target today. Zuperich, excellent. Evander grabs the opener. Okay, they're crediting that assist to Araujo now, which is pretty damn cool. But yeah, look at this. This is the top 2 teams in the West. Look at this XG differential. Nothing past the end of the first half. Nothing. They didn't have a single shot in the second half. The legend of Tyler Boyd does not grow, which does make me a little unhappy, but they weren't at their best. They deserve to come off. See, they have positive reactions, that kind of stuff. Evander, excellent. Eric, proud. You earned some rest. He doesn't really like it that much, but whatever. I don't care. Excellent from Diego. Did good. Replacing you wasn't a reflection, because it wasn't. It's just tactical changes. Excellent from Zuperich. Another excellent game from Araujo. Juan, great game from him. His best of the year so far. Crepeau, excellent game from him. And then I'm going to actually praise JFK. No, there's no option to praise that. But Kamal, good with the change of position. He doesn't have any rating, but whatever. That's the thing. If you will have chances to contribute on this team off the bench. And just like that, I know exactly how I'm going to end this episode, because that's it. Look at that. 15-2, 0 shots on target. A goal's a goal as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, look at this. This is the second place team. Significant gap between them and third place SKC. And now we are top of the West, 6 straight wins, a goal difference of 10. And it looks like Houston just kind of smashed and grabbed SKC there. But yeah, an Eric Williamson masterclass. You absolutely love to see it. Let's praise him. Direct. Oh. He didn't like it that much. That's okay. He didn't like that when I praised him for it. But it's okay. I mean, I've given him starts in every game he was available this year. He's got 2 goals and 1 assist. He's really repaying the faith. Evander, 4 goals, 0 assists so far, but he takes set pieces. Those will only come. Yeah. And now for the next game, Anthony's back. And I'm probably going to start him because the Tyler Boyd super sub, 3 substitute appearances, 3 goals. I still can't get over that. Picked him up from waivers. Love that man. And the next one is against Toronto, who are second in the East. A good East. A little scary. Okay. Tough. But as of right now, they're about to show me some excellent news. So for the next episode, we'll pick it up how we left it for this one. So like right before this Toronto game, like we picked up right before the Austin game for this episode. Probably 3 matches an episode, maybe more, depending on how like good I'm feeling. But yeah, right now that is a 6-point lead in the Shield race, the best goal differential in the league. And the Seattle Sounders have lost another game. And it was Will Bruin. Oh no, poor guy. All right, that's where we're leaving off with this one. Thank you all for joining. Thanks for following along. This is episode 4. I don't know how many episodes we're going to do of this, but my goal is to win the CONCACAF Champions League. Win 2 CONCACAF Champions Leagues. That's what I want to do, which will definitely take at least a season. So we have to finish this season, see what we're going to do in MLS Cup, see how we can qualify for CONCACAF first. And then you never know what can happen. You never know. All right. Thanks a bunch once again for joining. Feel free to subscribe. I do not have a schedule for when I'm doing these, but they will be coming. All right. Thanks a bunch.